Julita Plotius. I'm Beto's wife. Well, I don't know much about politics, but I think Lady Alicia's right. We've got to put a stop to all these bandits and rabble in the Transnibbon. I know the Khajiit are all upset that the Council took away their land and gave it to us, but they just have to get over it. It's our land now. Witsy Dootsy runs a clean establishment. She really hates it when people mess up her place. Farewell.
The creatures, but I hear their meat is rather tasty.
See you.
Be seeing you.
Greeting Anstea Sandu, Castle Leowin's steward and chief advisor to Count Marius Caro, in theory. Some words should be shared only by friends. I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks. Farewell.
What? Oh boy, good luck getting that. DeGale's the only one who can write one. If she can remember who she is today, that is. I hear a new associate came to Tychius's aid recently. Something about an old enemy of his storming into town. Farewell.
Good to see you.
What's going on with you?
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago. I can't stand those things.
I avoid those things whenever I can.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate? Let's do business. Always keep your magic equipment charged. You may need to ask around, but training in all the schools of magic can be found at our various guild halls. I take care of what little administrative work there is. DeGale isn't interested. I do it because it has to be done and no one else wants to do it. Ah yes, I'm afraid I'm unable to issue a recommendation. Only DeGale can do that. You may try to speak to her. If it doesn't go well, come see me. Bye.
Strasza of the Mages Guild, evoker and alchemist, and also, in his scant free time, a trainer in alchemy. But perhaps you are an adventurer? Could you assist me in acquiring something for my crystal collection? Straight to the point, eh? Good, I like that. I'm searching for some specific crystals known as Garadan's Tears. If you can locate these objects for me, I'd pay handsomely for each one. Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment that I saw you. I want you to bring me as many of Garadan's Tears as you can find. If you do, I will pay you a fair bounty in gold for each one. I confess I have a weakness for crystals of a magical nature, and I must add these to my collection. This is a personal errand, you must understand, just between you and I. The Mages Guild has nothing to do with it. The tears are not just a namesake. They're literally the frozen tears of a knight named Garadan Staurus, who lived many years ago. I'm not certain what happened to the knight, or why the tears were frozen, but I do know someone you could ask. Seek out Juliana Fannis at the Arcane University in the Imperial City. She oversees the alchemy headquarters there. If anyone can help you get more information about these crystals, she can. Amazing. I've never seen a root quite like that before. If you wish to find out a bit more about it, I know just the person you need to speak to. Seek out Sindarian, a resident alchemist of Skingrad. Strange plants are his specialty. That's the Gale's responsibility. Speak with her. Nice lady, but strange. Talks to herself far more often than one should, in my opinion. Sometimes I wonder why she hasn't just retired and gone someplace to rest. Bring my salutations to Giuliani. Safe journey to you. Aren't you supposed to be on your way to the Imperial City? Bugs that Jabari has.
Hail and welcome, friend.
I've heard that the
Hail!
dogs that Jabari...
Nice to meet you. Druja has a wide variety of spells for sale if there's something you need. Most of them are simple, but they're a good starting point. She was a very powerful mage once, from what I understand. Hard to imagine that, honestly. The Leyawind chapter is just drifting along. Dagale isn't much of a mentor or leader. She isn't even coherent most of the time. You'll have to speak to Dagale about that. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it. May all your travels be safe. You seek wisdom from me, child? Ah, no, you seek words. Words are difficult. They come and go. The voices, though, so loud they are, they drown out the words. Without my amulet, my stone to lock the voices away, the words will never come and stay. Would you lift your hands to help another? To help me find the words? Then seek Agata, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest. The guild needs you, child. Perhaps it has always needed you. Always been waiting for you. She may be young, but her heart is old and wise. It guides her well through these troubled times. Within its walls live those who determine the fate of the guild. It is our stronghold, our sanctuary. You will come to know it well in time. I have seen it. Let me see your hand. I see the city in the hand, and the hand in the stars. The tower guards the gate, but the gate holds the key. The king is the key, and the hand guards the king. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Farewell, child.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate? I take it you've spoken to Dagale. Then you know she is not well. She has visions, for lack of a better term. While they used to be helpful at times, they have lately become problematic. There was an amulet, a family heirloom that she wore to suppress and sometimes focus the visions. She's lost the amulet, and so has lost control. I'm surprised she discussed it with you. She wanted to keep it from the others. I should speak to her about that. Yes, her Seer's Stone is missing. It's the one thing that has kept her visions at bay. And without it, they're nearly crippling. She can't function. We haven't yet spoken to the others, for fear they would be less than accepting of her situation. Perhaps it is time, though. I will continue to tend to DeGale. Can you speak with the other mages and find out if any of them have seen the stone? At times, they served her well. She gained something of a reputation in the guild and was highly valued by the council. As she aged, the visions became less coherent. Rather than cast her aside, the council gave her a position here. Some resent her and wish she'd disappear. I do not. I am proud to help her with her daily tasks. She's led such a troubled life. I just do what I can to make it easier on her. Farewell.
I suggest you make your way to the... I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. I heard it was missing, though. Kalthar was talking about it recently. He seemed very agitated about it, almost happy. Strange, isn't that?
Greetings,
Bring my
child.
salutations to Giuliani.
Any news about
Safe
the amulet?
journey to you.
Nothing has changed, child. The voices still cry out, and I am unable to hear. If they can be sealed away, our work may begin. Too many voices, too loud in my head. How can I hear when all are shouting? Farewell, child. Nice to meet you. All I heard was that it was important to DeGale, and it was missing. Kalthar didn't tell me anything more than that. May all your travels be safe.
Yes? I hear a new associate came to Tychius's aid recently. Well, well. Word is finally spreading, is it? They won't be able to keep up this facade much longer. Yeah, I know all about it. I overheard Agata and DeGale talking. And you know what? I'm glad it's gone. Why should we be forced to work under someone who's only kept sane by a magical trinket? Haven't we sacrificed enough already? She shouldn't even be here anymore. Hell, the only reason her father ever fit in anywhere is because he kept a low profile. And look what it got him. Years of service to the Empire, and not even a tombstone over his head. Humph. At least he was able to maintain the illusion of sanity. I know. I get way too fired up over this. It just annoys me that she's in charge of the guild when she's clearly not fit, that's all. Bye.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate? You may need to ask around, but training in all the schools of magic can be found at our various guild halls. So Kalthar overheard us, did he? That explains why he's been so cranky lately. But we never said anything about DeGale's father. How would he know anything about that? If there's some sort of connection between the Seer Stone and DeGale's father, I don't know about it. Maybe if you ask her, it will jog her memory. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on Kalthar. Take care.
You seek more from me, child? It is as I have seen. I know what you would ask. You would bring light to that which is in darkness, bring silence to the voices so loud. I know where you must go. Blood ran blue and dragons flew high. Under broken towers and broken bodies it now lies, waiting to be found. What was my sire's must be mine if you would have the words you seek. You must go and find his stone.
This ends here. Am I supposed to be him?
I'll hack you! Will of the Wisp. Where are you? Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
I'm on your side.
Am I supposed to be?
You'll never take me down.
What's that? Hello, who's there?
Making me jumpy.
I've fought mudcrab more fearsome than you. Take that!
Look, just stop right there, all right? I can't let you leave with that amulet. I need it right now. What, you think I didn't know what you're up to? I knew you were looking for it. I knew you'd find it, and I had to stop you. Now, hand it over. I took the other one, and that should have been enough. I shouldn't have to go through all this just to get rid of her. It's not even as if I was going to keep it forever. I was going to give it back to her once I'd gotten what I wanted. That's not so wrong, is it? Once she helped me advance out of that place and step down, then she could have it back. Why did you have to get in the way? Why are you trying to ruin everything?
I've fought mudcrab more fearsome than you. Die, damn you!
Die!
I'm saving up enough for some medicine. Thank you, kind sir.
Hello, journeyman.
I've heard that Dagale knows a lot about mysticism. And
Hello, associate. Yes? Is there something I can help you with, associate? You found it! Oh, how wonderful! Finally, things can return to normal. By all means. See that it gets to her immediately. Be seeing ya.
nothing has changed, child. The voices still cry out, and I am unable to hear. If they can be sealed away, our work may begin. Found it, have you? Silenced the hands that betrayed and took what was mine? Then let me have the stones so that the voices can be shut out. Ah, child, I thank you for helping me. With the voices quieted for now, the words you seek have come to me. You shall have my recommendation. Though I must warn you, I've seen things in your future. Things which may be, and things which will be. It will be up to you to decide the fate of many. Life and death are strange things, easily manipulated, and both will be altered by your hands. The Guild needs you, child. Perhaps it has always needed you. Always been waiting for you. Be seeing you.
Greetings and salutations. I greet you, Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild. I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since. Carahill supported Archmage Traven's appointment from the beginning, and I don't believe the rumors that she just wanted his job at this hall. A terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing, and why? I believe some people think of Anvil as a slow, sleepy place compared to Eastern Cyrodiil, but there's plenty of trouble up north to be found. Good day.
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me, you need simply prove you are able-bodied and prepared to learn something in the process. Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the addition of new members to the guild. He's served us well. Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter. A wise decision, in my opinion. It's in the Imperial City. Perhaps someday you may be able to visit him there. He's done wonderful things for this guild. The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts. Unlike some frivolous tasks you may be given at other guild halls, this is a serious matter and has consequences. Are you prepared? Then allow me to explain the task. The Council of Mages has entrusted me with resolving a situation along the Gold Road. Several traveling merchants have been found dead along the Gold Road recently, with even more missing. The Council has asked that I put a stop to it. You are going to help me do so. We believe the killings are the actions of a rogue mage. Battle mages have been sent to the Brina Cross Inn, the only common link between the victims. You are to travel north to the Brina Cross Inn and speak with Ariel Gerard. She will give you further instructions. Some mages do not abide by the principles of the guild and operate outside its boundaries. Many hold little value for the lives of others. The frost burns found on the victims in this case indicate a mage was responsible for their deaths. Likely nothing more than simple robbery. These scrolls should provide sufficient resistance to frost magic when and if you do encounter this rogue mage. Use them wisely. This is a harsh, dangerous task for you, I realize. Your unfamiliar face makes you most useful, however. And what better way to learn the many uses of restoration? Practical application is often the best educator, even in life and death situations. It's a sad thing to think that a mage would kill helpless merchants for the wares they carry. I heard that one of the Skingrad mages was assaulted, but I don't know the details. The inn lies north of Anvil. Speak with Ariel Gerard when you arrive. She will give you further instructions. Do not let your guard down. We do not know whether the inn staff is involved somehow. Goodbye.
What is it? Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Here, have one of the latest editions, free as always.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die. Easily done.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Hello there. Hello, stranger. What can I do for you?
Cariel has sent you, has she not? Go and speak with Christoph. Rent a room for the night. Once you have your room, I will meet you there. If anyone asks, you are a traveling merchant, nothing more. Do not say otherwise to anyone.
No, friend. I'm afraid I don't know the way to Shaden Hall. But good luck in your travels. Please excuse me.
Don't speak to me further until you've rented a room. Then I'll come find you.
What can I do for you? I think we're in for some hard times. The death of Uriel Septim and his heirs changes everything. Good day.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Way shrines of Arcade confer
Greetings.
blessings of health on those who've pleased.
Welcome to the Brina Cross Inn. Can I interest you in something to eat, or perhaps a bed for the night? Ah, yes, thought so. We get many of them traveling through here. Well, we used to. Haven't seen as many lately. What with the, well, you know, the murders. I don't like to talk about it much, as it's bad for business. At any rate, would you care for a bed for the night? Right then. The bed is just upstairs at the back of the inn. Sleep well. Good
I've
day.
heard others say the same.
Goodbye.
Be seeing you.
Pardon me, did I hear you say that you're a traveling merchant? Don't you worry, what with the recent killings and all? I'd be ever so scared if it were me. I haven't left the inn in days, just in case. Well, you take care of yourself. I'd hate to hear about another senseless death. Good luck to you.
Hi there. Welcome to the inn. If it's a room you're after, speak with Christoph. The Colovians are proud of their reputation for being independent, rough, and rebellious. Be seeing you.
Hello there. All right, it should be safe to speak here. Once you've rested here, you need to continue along the Gold Road, heading east towards Kvatch. I shall be following out of sight, along with a fellow battle mage. Make no attempts to speak to us. Trust that we will protect you. Should you be confronted by this cowardly mage, do not hesitate to protect yourself by whatever means possible. Once the mage has revealed himself, we will step in and settle a matter quickly. Now get yourself some sleep. You'll need to be well rested.
What do you want?
It is ill-advised for us to speak.
Did I not tell you to avoid contact with us? Travel along the road and act normally.
Ten of the morning watch and all's well. How are you, sir? Truth is, the Legion doesn't know who is behind the Emperor's murder. We've already ruled out the Dark Brotherhood. So is this something worse? Stay safe, citizen. These are dark times.
I'm afraid your journey ends here, traveler. I'll be taking whatever you're carrying. After you're dead, of course. I do hope it's more than the last few had. They were most disappointing. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
You elves are all the same. All flesh and no flesh.
Do your
Just warming up, you pathetic moron.
Good day. Bye.
You've done well. The Gold Road should be a little safer for now. You should return to Anvil and let Carahil know the work is complete. We'll remain here and clean things up. The Coral Guildhall had an unpleasant visit recently from someone who had a grudge against Tikias. Good day.
Hello there.
Yeah. Welcome to Anvil. If you need a guard, just look around. That's why things are so peaceful here. Just look around. And there's a town guard. Prevents all sorts of misunderstandings. Sure. Go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside, ranting at passers-by. I don't know what to think about the attack on the chapel. Things seem to go from bad to worse, don't they? Good day.
Hello.
Arvena Thelos is an odd one. I've heard some strange noises.
I'm Felin Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter. If you're looking for hard-to-find ingredients, try Lel's quality merchandise, outside the walls facing the harbor. Have you taken this to Sundarian in Skingrad yet? As far as alchemists go, you couldn't ask for a more knowledgeable source. If anyone can help you identify this route, he can. Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy. It upset more than a few people. Farewell. Whatever's going on in that house, I don't want to know about it.
Safe travels.
Goodbye.
How are you? Mark Gullit, Mages Guild Evoker, Advanced Instructor in the Arts of Destruction. Carahil's a good leader. She's been a staunch supporter of the Council of Mages for as long as I've known her. Carahil inherited the Anvil Mages Guild chapter from Hannibal Traven, the Archmage. She runs a clean hall, just like Traven did. Kudai runs a tight ship in Bruma. She may not always play by the rules, but I wouldn't want her on my bad side.
How
Bye.
are you?
So, what of the rogue mage? Has he been found? A she, you say? And she's dead? Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done. No more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my recommendation to Raminus. Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end. You'd be surprised how easily they forget about the little people. Be seeing you.
How do you do? Greetings.
Hi there. Why, hello there. You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor. Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild. Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it. You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. If you can... Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation. Once I can see Jaskar again, I'd be more than happy to write a recommendation for you. Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
A pleasure to speak with you. You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right? That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar. With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position. and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation. Really, you're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. Let me know when you're done with that little task. Have you pulled that little prank yet? I can't believe a Mages Guild associate was found dead in Cheydinhal. What kind of a place are they running there? You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then, I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters, just after 10 p.m. Ready to find Jaskar? Just watch. You'll see.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me. Oh, please don't be mad. We were just having some fun. We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. And we figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway, so you can tell her you found me. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try. Goodbye.
Any luck finding Jaskar? Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out. You've been to all the guild halls, haven't you? Well, then you're all set. Congratulations! You'll need to speak to Ramanus Polus at the Arcane University now. Look at you, moving up in the world. How wonderful. The Anvil Guild has made quite a name for itself under Carahil. Did you hear about the recent murderer they caught? Be seeing you.